Today we're going to do another full body Lebert workout. It is almost a bodyweight workout. I use some added resistance on my rows just to show you how I go about doing it. And you need to stay to the end to see the bodyweight push drop set that I do. It will not only give you a crazy chest pump, but it'll bring your chest to failure so you can build more muscle. Here's my reaction to the drop set right after I finished it.
Alright, that was tough. I know it's a quick drop set, but it definitely gives you a huge chest pump. Not sure how much you can see it there, but it feels pumped. Oh my goodness. Alright, you gotta give that one a try.
The workout starts with assisted shrimp squats. This is a tough unilateral exercise that will really target your quads and glutes. One of the things that I like about doing them assisted is that you can really focus on the mind-muscle connection without having your focus being thrown off because you have to catch your balance. One of the ways you can advance this movement is to hold your rear foot up by your butt, like you're doing a quad stretch. This takes a little bit more strength and mobility. The way I'm doing it here is a little bit easier. I have my knee coming down to touch the floor without letting my shin or the back of the foot hit the floor. Now, a simple way to regress this move and make it a bit easier is to allow your shin to touch the floor when you're in the down position. This allows the back of your leg to assist you on the way up. Next, I move into a hamstring curl. This is a fun exercise that challenges our core stability while working our hamstrings. For all these exercises, you can choose the number of sets and repetitions that work best for you, but I like working in the 3 to 4 set range with the reps between 10 to 20. Now I move into a single leg hip thrust. This one is for the glutes. Make sure you really squeeze them in the top position. Now, if you are finding this one too difficult, you can do hip thrusts with both legs on the bar, or if you want to make it more challenging, then I would add an ankle weight to the raised leg. I'm an affiliate with Lebert Fitness, so I can offer you a discount of 20% on a set of Lebert bars of your own. Just use the discount code FITTIN50. I'll leave the link in both the description and the top comment. This next exercise is for your adductors. By strengthening these muscles, it will protect you from groin pulls and helps with hip stability. These are also great for building core strength. In particular, this exercise works the exterior oblique and serratus anterior. I've been putting a lot more emphasis on my leg training, and while leg exercises may not be the first thing you think of when you think of Lebert Equalizer bars, you can get a surprisingly good leg workout when using them. I finished off my adductors with an Adductor Plank, holding for time, 1 set for each leg. Now we're getting into the exercises we think of when we think of Lebert bars, with the feet elevated row. I like this movement with a neutral grip, as I feel it more in the lower portion of my lats, an area that is a bit of a weak spot for me. I put weight into my backpack for extra resistance. I do the same thing when I do dips. It is actually quite easy to slip the backpack on and off between sets. This exercise again requires good core stabilization, as we have to make sure we're not allowing our hips to drop while doing the rows. We are now into the chest drop set, starting with chest dips. The way you make these hit the chest more than the triceps is to lean forward. The more straight up and down your body is, the more the triceps become involved. Dips are one of the best chest builders out there, and because you're pushing downwards, it hits the pectoralis minor better than any other exercise. Next up, we have pike push-ups. The way I'm doing them here hits the anterior delt a bit more. The nice thing about using one Lebert bar lying on its side instead of just putting your hands on the floor is it gives you a bit more range of motion by raising up your hands, allowing your head to go past them without hitting the floor. I'm just setting up the Lebert bars now to do decline push-ups. This moves the emphasis from the delts to the upper chest. To do this, I just need to straighten out my upper body. It takes a second to get the hand positioning just right, but the goal is to get your reps started as quickly as possible. Again, the Lebert bar is doing its job of allowing me a greater range of motion. The way this drop set is done is we use the dips to pre-exhaust the chest. Then we exhaust the chest from the top down, starting with the shoulders, which work as assistant muscles to the chest. Once these have been exhausted, it forces the upper pecs to work that much harder when we move to decline push-ups, which is an upper chest focused exercise. These first few sets aren't done to failure, but by the time we get to the regular push-ups, I'm struggling to get those last few reps in. And while no one can argue the effectiveness of push-ups as a chest builder, we aren't done yet. Now that we've exhausted most of our chest, we move to incline push-ups. Normally, these would be the easiest of all the pushing exercises, but because our chest has been fully exhausted, we can now bring our lower chest to failure with this exercise. Now watch this video next for more ideas on how to use Lebert bars to get a full body workout in. That way, we can keep working out while having fun. This is Lawrence from Fit and 50. We'll talk to you again in the next one.